So there's no need to be intimidated by the sand. The sand shot is the one shot in golf that you don't have to hit perfectly for it to end up in a good spot. If we hit a little bit too much sand, once it hits on the ground, it's gonna roll the rest of the way. If we don't hit enough sand, the ball will carry a little bit farther, but it's gonna have more spin on there, so once it hits the ground, it's gonna stop right away. So don't be intimidated by the sand. The two or three things we need to remember when we're in the sand is if that's gonna be our target line there, what we wanna do is we wanna open our stance just a little bit, so we're gonna aim a little bit to the left, and then we're gonna set the club face down, and we're gonna have the club face open to the target line just a little bit to compensate for the open stance. And all we're gonna do is look at a spot about 2 inches behind the ball. That's where we want the club to enter the sand. We're gonna have to swing a little bit harder than we would normally for this distance, just because we're hitting the sand, and the sand is gonna push the ball out of the bunker. So we'll just swing a little bit harder, and don't even focus on the ball, just focus on that spot 2 inches behind the ball. It's all right.
I didn't hit enough sand.
Could have hit a little bit more sand. So we'll do it again.
Am I doing right, by the way, in gripping down on the wedge?
You can grip down a little bit if you like,
Okay.
or you don't necessarily have to.
Okay.
But that's our target. And then that is where we want the ball to enter. You can dig your feet in a little bit if you like. Get a nice solid base. Open the club face a little bit there, Kimberly. There you go. Hit the sand. There you go. Piece of cake.
Piece of cake.